We're going to get all witchy.
This is Halloween.
Drumroll. Hello, and welcome to Spooky Sips, where we put our love of horror movies into a podcast and sip some spirits along the way. I'm one of your hosts, Yvette, here with my co-hosts, Laura and Brianna.
Hello. Happy Halloween, sippers.
Yes, happy Halloween. It's Halloween week, the best week of the year.
So in honor of our favorite holiday, we did something different that we haven't done before. And we watched a series this time instead of a movie. So we did one of the American Horror Story anthologies, Freakshow. Part of the reason why we did this is because if you know us, we always go big on our group costume this year. And we will be unveiling that on Halloween in a few nights, but we're doing a haunted, macabre circus theme.
Cirque macabre. Yes.
So we thought we would do a little prep by watching this. We also watched the 1932 movie Freaks last week, which I personally did not know that AHS took so much inspiration from that movie for this series.
Yeah.
Because they did, because holy cow, like, especially towards the end, I was like, oh yeah, they take so much inspiration.
Yeah. And Ryan Murphy said that was what inspired it. So he calls that as an inspiration for the season. And you definitely see it.
Right.
Well, and I do appreciate, I think it's one of like the second to last or third to last episode. It starts out and it looks exactly like Freaks. And they even talk about, oh, this is like in the movie Freaks. So they completely give it its due justice and credit.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah.
I just didn't know when we chose the two things that they were so related. Like we didn't do that on purpose. Like I don't think any of us knew that they were so heavily related. We just thought like, oh, these two have something in common. So
yeah. And that, honestly, kind of surprising that we hadn't heard of that. Like I feel like no one talks about the fact that Freaks inspired this season of American Horror Story.
I know. So yeah, this episode will be a little different. We're going to do more of like an overview of each one, kind of favorite moments, things like that. So it'll be a little bit different. But before we get into that, I figured we'll say if we've seen this before and just kind of our own experience with American Horror Story. I think we all love it. You know, obviously.
I mean, it's no surprise. Like we all have watched almost, if not all, of the seasons of American Horror Story, and it's one of the things that started our bonding together is watching horror movies, but specifically, I think this show.
Yep.
We watched a lot of the show together.
That's kind of what started Spooky Movie Club, was watching this show together. Yeah. I know. I think like Murder House, Coven, Hotel, like those were my favorites. So I had seen like a couple episodes of Freaks, but I didn't like it. So I stopped watching it. So I didn't ever watch the full series, like season.
So was this your first time seeing it all the way through? Oh, okay. Yeah. Because it was similar for me. Like I started it and then I feel like it just didn't click. Like I stopped watching it, but I did go back and finish it. Like I was like, no, I can't leave it unfinished. I'm just going to finish it off.
Same. That was the same for me because I started, when we first started it, I liked it. But then, and we'll kind of talk about this as we go through, there was a storyline that was interesting and they kind of ended that, and then they went in a different storyline route and I didn't love where they were going, so I stopped. But then I think it was a few years ago I thought, no, I can't leave it undone, so I went back and watched it all the way through. So this is my second time watching it all the way through.
Yeah, I feel like I maybe even watched like all of Hotel or something and then was finished and was like, I'm sad I don't have more, and then realized I hadn't finished Freakshow. I think that's what happened. Like I watched an entire other season and then was like, oh, I wish I had more, and then realized I hadn't finished Freakshow and went back.
Okay, so then Brianna, you were saying which ones you love. what's your all-time favorite American Horror Story AHS season?
That is like
that's
so
really hard.
Mm-hmm. I know. I think for me, because yes, I love Murder House, the original one.
Mm-hmm.
I even like the Roanoke one.
I liked the Roanoke one too.
There are some I didn't like so much. The later ones I didn't like. I have not liked as much.
No.
Yeah.
I think for me, my all-time, if I have to pick one, it's Coven.
Yeah.
I love Coven.
I think that's one that I've watched the most.
Yeah.
Because I think I like go back to that one. It's like, oh, I think it's time for a rewatch. So that's my most watched season.
Mm-hmm. I think Murder House is my most watched, like, because it's my comfort. Like, I feel cozy watching Murder House. Mm-hmm. Like, when I need something warm. And
we are messed up in the head, ladies.
Oh, yeah. Well, I feel like Murder House was our, like, we just finished a horror movie, time for a palate cleanser.
Exactly.
Row on Murder House.
But I also love Hotel. Like,
Hotel's
like if you were like, okay, you can only have one that you can ever watch, it would be hard to choose between Coven and Hotel. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, but yes, I don't know, it's too hard. I can't do it.
I think those are the top ones for sure.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the later ones, like I don't know if I really loved some of the recent ones.
And like honestly, the Delicate one was better than I thought I would like it. Yeah. But that doesn't mean I loved it.
I made the mistake of
thought it was
the book
be terrible.
It was based off of, and I feel like that was just like I shouldn't have done that.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I thought I was going to hate it, and I didn't. So it was better than that. But would I watch it again? No, probably not.
I think for me, it went downhill when they did the one that got super political.
Oh, the clown. Not that. Well, he had the blue hair. I don't know why I said clown.
I forget what that one was even called.
Yeah, it was like not the hoax one. What do they call it? I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he had blue hair in it, right? Like,
yeah, it was too heavy-handed. When shows start going,
it was a lot.
I'm just like, okay, we get it. Like, yeah.
And then there was like the New York one, like the coastal town one, and I feel like that one I liked part of it.
There were parts of it, yeah, and the camp one, there were parts of it.
The 1984 one, that one I thought was maybe the best of the recent ones.
Yeah,
agreed.
I agree.
Because they went back to a little bit more of their roots. But
yeah. But the originals the earlies are the best.
But we'll keep watching them.
Mm-hmm. We will. We're dedicated at this point. Now. If it says Ryan Murphy, I'm in. Like,
fine,
done, sold.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Scream Queens?
No, I haven't. But it's like I really want. I need to. It's always on my list.
Scream Queens.
I know.
Oh, I don't even know about it.
Oh, it's so good.
It's an old one, but like it's not like old, but like
Yeah. It's not new, but it's fun. Like it has scary elements and stuff, but it's also fun. Like it's much like funnier.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. All right. I'll check it out.
But it's very good. If you've ever heard like the sound clip where it's like I'm Chanel number 1 and then like the I'm Chanel number 2, like that comes from Scream Queens.
Oh,
yeah, I've never heard of that one.
Yeah.
All
right. So let's get into it. We'll just start with what we're sipping on before we get started.
Because I feel like we keep forgetting to do that.
We keep forgetting. Like we threw it in at the end of after we said goodbye. We had to like add it at the end because we forgot. But we're drinking the Freakshow wine because we found it for the party that we're having, and we were like, "Oh my god, that's perfect!" So it's just a nice red. You could find any red. This one just happens to be a Freakshow, and it's a cute bottle, and it matched. So. Find yourself some of that.
Perfect.
Exactly. Let's start at the beginning.
Pour yourself a glass of Freakshow and let's go. Mm-hmm. Okay, so first episode is called Monsters Among Us. Mm-hmm. And we kind of get what?
Oh, I don't know. I just started laughing. I don't know why I keep going. I don't know what happened.
So
I don't know. Keep going.
We kind of get, for the first couple of episodes, there's 2 storylines happening. One is, so it takes place in Florida in 1954. And the first story is that there's this killer clown on the loose. So you get this, like, one part that you see is this classic, like, 1950s picnic. Like, this girl in kind of like a poodle skirt and a boy, and they go and they're on this picnic, and you see this killer clown coming, but so it's a clown, but he's really deranged. It's almost like his mask.
Mm-hmm.
It's like his mask is creepy bloody teeth, and the head, instead of it being a clown wig, it's almost like it looks like another person's scalp that he's like laid on top of his head.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's just creepy.
No, it's a creepy clown.
So disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes up and like the boyfriend goes to get something for the girl out of the car, and he stalks up, and then I think he like knocks the girl down a little bit, but while she's laying there, he just like viciously murders the boyfriend.
Yeah. It's an insane opening scene. And that's one that I had not forgotten. Like I remember
that's what I remember about this one
first time I watched it. And this came out 10 years ago.
So yeah, and then we see that it seems like at first the girl would have been dead, but no, he just hurt her, but then he kidnaps her, and he keeps her and this other kid in an abandoned bus in the woods.
Yep.
And yeah, then he murders somebody else, but then he's just kind of like creeping around the circus.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of frequently just creeping around.
Yeah, in the background.
Just like he just kind of stops and just stares a lot.
Wandering around. Yep. But the second storyline that happens is we get introduced to the freak show.
And I have to say, I think one of my favorite things when there's a new season is like seeing, well, especially with the originals, is who Jessica Lange will be. Like, what is her character going to be? Like, I know all the others are great too, but like, she is the one that I'm like, who is her character going to be? That's the one I want to wait and see. Like,
yeah, I love her. I mean, honestly, all of the actors.
No, they're all amazing. It's just, she is the one that like, there is something about her characters that I'm so like drawn to. And I think that's why I liked Hotel, because I think Lady Gaga had the same charisma, the same like oomph in her character that I had felt about Jessica Lange, and that was missing between the gap between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, she really is the reason why I like the show. Yes, like you're saying, the other characters are great, but her acting is so good. And I think my favorite roles she does is either, I honestly really like her in this one, but I also really like her in Asylum when she's the nun.
Yeah.
Just her acting and her acting and her accent is so good in that one. So good. We're watching that one right now. So good. But so it's such a great opening to get introduced to the freak show as well, because we see this milkman, because it's the 50s. And he comes and he's like going to drop off the milk, but he sees that they haven't taken last week's milk. And so like he goes in and he's like kind of creeping through the house, checking and calling out for the woman. And he discovers this murdered woman. And then we realized that there was like something in the closet or behind a closed door. And we meet our first quote unquote freaks. Bet and Dot.
Yeah.
The Siamese twins, the conjoined twins.
Yeah.
So Bet and Dot they have 2 arms, 2 legs, but then they have, they both have their own head, heart, and lung. So they're separate. They're separate personalities, and like they can function differently that way, but then they're joined really almost kind of like one body.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
The twins get taken from the home because they've been hidden in the home where their mother has been murdered. And I just love this scene because then they're like in the hospital to be kind of studied or like checked out to see if they're okay, or they're kind of suspected of being the murderers.
Yeah.
And so Elsa is who Jessica Lange plays. And she comes in and she sees this kind of like rebel candy striper.
Yes.
She's like, don't you want something better with your life? Like, I can offer you something better. Like, here, you can join the circus, which she ends up doing. And that becomes a whole other story. But then she like steals her Candy Striper outfit to go and like recruit
the
twins. But yeah, then we meet other people. Like there's the lobster boy, Jimmy. He basically can pass for a typical person when he's wearing his gloves, but he's got, instead of having 5 fingers, his thumbs are separated, but his 4 fingers are joined into 2. Kind of like, when you do like the Spock hands, live long and prosper. Yeah. It's like that, but bigger.
Yeah.
So.
And then there's a bearded lady.
Yes.
Bearded lady. I love her. Okay,
I love her.
Yeah.
Jessica Lange, yes, but also Kathy Bates.
No, that's what they had so many. I mean, obviously in American Horror Story, you get a lot of the same actors, but like they had so many incredible people this season.
And I think Kathy Bates in this one is my favorite just because she pulls off that like Minnesota accent so well.
And it's funny because by the second episode, I was kind of like, why is her acting like bad in this? Like, I don't know. There was something about the way that she was acting that I was like, I don't know. Like it just felt, and I was like, but then like, the more I got into the second episode, I was like, no, I think that's like who her character is, that she is kind of this like overly like kind of not emotional, but like overly enthusiastic, kind of clumsy like character. And so I was like, no, actually, I think that she's doing the character so well that it almost feels like bad acting because that isn't her normal in the other series. It's very different than how she is in the other series, but I think that makes the character so good. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a different character from what you've seen in the other seasons from her.
And then
we meet all the characters. There's a lot. There's like a
tall woman.
I mean,
there's a tall woman,
a troop,
a strong
right?
woman. There's a woman. There's the tiny woman, Ma Petite. There's the guy that's shorter and he has his arms are kind of like he's missing his forearms, kind of.
Yeah,
like how it is.
They call him like Seal Man or something.
And then there's other like, limbed people and.
So it's very much like the Freaks movie.
Yes, very much.
And I actually wondered, did you guys think, because I didn't realize this the first time I watched this because I hadn't seen, or I don't remember having seen Freaks from 1932.
Right.
Do you think Meep was kind of a throwback to the chicken woman? Because he kind of dressed like a chicken.
I think in general, there's no way there wasn't. Like, I feel like a lot of the people.
They even at his ending, they did.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yes, 100%.
I think he absolutely used that as like 100%. A guide on the cast.
There's also, in this first episode, they just let us know that there's going to be a lot of taboo stuff. And there's going to be a lot of sex stuff that happens in this because there's 2 things that happen in the very first episode. One, and this is the thing that I always remember about this season, is how we meet Jimmy.
Yeah.
So how we meet Jimmy is that there's all these ladies in their pastel poodle dress.
Because it takes place in 1952.
50s. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they're having just like a little party, but you can hear they're kind of like talking about their husbands and how they're unsatisfied with their husbands. But they're taking turns going into the bedroom in the back.
Yep.
Because they hire Jimmy with his clawed hands, like his bigger fingers, to perform sex acts and satisfy them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love that. Like, and they hide it.
That's how we meet Jimmy.
But that's how you meet Jimmy.
Yeah, I tried to do this as a background show and I was like, okay, there's a lot.
There's a lot. Well, and then they also do, and again, this is just more like reference to the original Freaks. We see that the original Candy Striper that Elsa had, recruited as well, she comes and joins, and she's just going to be like having a fun time. But then she comes and she accuses them. She said, "You drugged me. I want to leave. This place is, you guys are, scum." And so this just comes back later. So Elsa says, you really enjoyed it and I have proof. And she shows her a movie. So basically, I forget the woman's name, but Candy Striper. She ends up like doing all these drugs and having this orgy with basically everyone in the circus.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was kind of an intense scene.
Oh yeah. This whole season is much more intense.
And then we meet another character, and then we're almost done with the first episode. Then we meet another character.
I say this about every American Horror season. The first episode
has a lot.
I'm always so shocked on the rewatch.
Yes.
How much they squeeze in there.
I felt that for this one about the first two. I was like, how did so much happen that is important? We meet Dandy.
Dandy and his mom.
The most hated person that I've ever had on American Horror Story.
I like Dandy. I'm going to say it. I like him. I like Dandy. There, I said it.
Tell us who Dandy is.
What do you mean by that?
I like Dandy. By the end of the show, I was like, I like him. I don't know. There's something about him that I don't know. I have my reasons.
So Dandy is a total mama's boy, spoiled brat.
Yeah, that's not even. It's pathological.
There's more.
There is.
Oh yeah, there's more. Yeah. So they buy out the whole show, the whole freak show. And he sees the twins and he's like, oh, I want to buy them.
Yeah. Like he's fascinated.
Yeah. He's fascinated by them. Yeah. And they, they don't want to go and Elsa doesn't want them to go. And so I think he gets all upset about that. But at the same time, there's also a cop coming to the show because he wants to arrest the twins. He says he has proof that they murdered. But then all the people in the freak show cover for the twins.
Yeah.
Like, nope, they were here. And
then they kill the cop, right?
They kill the cop.
They then kill the cop.
And they bury him.
But Jimmy cuts his throat. And then I think that's kind of the end of the first episode.
Well, the very, very end is Elsa getting ready for bed.
Oh, yes.
Where we realize that she was like amputated. Like
both her legs. She's got both two prosthetic legs.
Because she at first appears and she calls everyone in the freak show. She calls them her monsters.
But it's like it's a term of endearment.
It is.
It's like it's her monsters.
Kind of like Lady Gaga calls her
exactly.
monsters.
Literally, that's what I was thinking.
Right.
Yeah. And so the dynamics between her and all the freaks as the season progresses is so complicated, and I feel like the show did a really good job because it's this mix of like love and exploitation and taking advantage but protecting, and all aspects are true at the same time.
Yeah, it's like I told Laura, I was like, I feel like in this season and even in others, like this show is really good at humanizing the things that we demonize in each other. Like it's really good at showing how we can like be compassionate and love the things that other people don't in each other. And I feel like she is that for for her people, like for her monsters. Like from the outside, it may look like it isn't that, but it is,
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yes. Yeah. So I mean, I figured episode 1 we would talk.
Yeah, we're gonna do
just because so
we
much.
Won't need to
like
talk
for
so many
episode
details.
3, I have one sentence, and
episode 3. Okay, well, I can't wait to see what it is.
I do have a lot less, like more discussion, but a lot less details. But you got to get them out of the way the first few episodes.
So. Now I don't know how they do it, but every first episode of American Horror Story is always just a movie.
It's like when I think back of what I remember from the entire season, it's like I watched the first episode and I'm like, wait, that's all I remembered for the whole show.
No,
what else? That's
happens? How it is with Murder House too.
Yes,
like I remember the last time that I think we rewatched it together. It was like episode 1 was like, I'm sorry, that was the whole story.
There's nothing left to watch.
No, they pack it in. They do so well because I feel like it's really kind of interesting because most series for me, the first episode or two, because they have to do all that setup and building of characters and plot lines, I kind of hate them.
Yeah.
Yes.
But American Horror Story, they do the opposite. Like those are their best episodes.
Yeah. And then sometimes they just don't know how to end it.
Right. That's true. That's true. That's true.
All right. Episode 2.
Episode 2, Massacres and Matinees.
It's a great time.
So
the only thing that I wrote down for this one was, the entire show is just about everyone's insecurities.
Yeah.
That's what I wrote down for this episode.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
Maybe that's why I connect to it so much.
That's all I wrote down.
Yeah, no, it totally is. It totally is.
Yeah.
So episode 2, I think, also has 2 kind of main storylines that are happening at the same time. One is the circus, and then the next is Dandy and his mom. Yeah. So we get, I think, a bit of a break from the clown. But we start at the circus, we meet the strong man, who's Jimmy's dad. And his 3-boobed wife. I never wrote down her name. I just kept calling her 3 boobs.
Desiree. Right?
Yeah, it is Desiree.
Dale and Desiree.
Yeah. Okay, Desiree. Once again, another just incredible actress. Like, it's like they just, it's crazy how many people they squeezed into the season. Because, like,
I know
her too, when I saw her, I was like, oh, she's in this too.
Like Angela Bassett, for fuck's sake. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And,
I know.
And she's in other seasons.
Hotel. She's so good in Hotel.
And I was thinking of her from Coven too.
Coven.
Yeah, when she's
my God.
I mean, iconic in Coven. Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, so he's just an asshole. Like, he's just a jerk, but he like rides into the freak show, and you can tell that bearded woman, Ethel, that also she is like not okay with him. From like, she's got some history. But because there's been some murders from the clown, and then also now the cop is missing, the city has put a curfew on the whole town. So the monster, like the freak show, decides to put on a matinee. And the twins, who are new to the show, they're like, well, you can't just stand here and have 2 heads. Like, you have to have an act. You have to do something. And so Bet is the one that, like, she's a bit more naive.
That's a good way to describe her.
She's more naive. She's more wanting kind of fame and wanting to trust people and have relationships, whereas Dot is way more reserved and like, nah, this is not safe. I don't want to do this. Turns out Dot is the better singer, though.
Of course.
And so she is the one that gets to be able to sing, and like, she starts to get a real toot about it. Like, you know, kind of full of herself about it. Oh, so the cops come because they're like, hey, our cop buddy came to investigate you guys, and now he's missing. So Jimmy, because the strong man has been such a jerkhole to everybody, Jimmy's like, I'm going to frame him. So he kept the cop's badge when they were like, because all the freaks got together and were like chopping him up and burying him. But he got the badge, and he hid it in Strongman's
like his trailer.
Strongman caught him.
Yeah.
So Strongman moved it into Meep, the little chicken man's.
Oh my God. I was so sad.
I know. That was sad. That was a sad scene. Meep's. Meep's story was sad.
Because then he goes to jail, and he's really like, he acts more like a child, and like, he can't really talk, and he just goes, and even though, his act is that he bites heads off of chickens, so he's got a dark side. But he's just innocent, and he gets killed in jail.
Yeah. It was very sad. It was hard.
Very sad.
But then the second storyline we get is back to Danny and his creepy mom. Their relationship is just creepy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, honestly, I love her too. Also incredible in Coven.
I know. Oh, she's so good.
She's my favorite. I love her in Murder House. My God, she's one of my favorites in Murder House.
So she's just like, she is like, you are an aristocrat and you're fine and reformed. So she just spoils him rotten, gives him whatever he wants. And he wants to run away and join the circus. And Jimmy's like, no thanks, dude.
Right.
Like, we don't want you here. You're not a freak. Which he like, whenever he doesn't get what he wants, he does this thing in the show where he goes, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like a literal child.
That's amazing.
So he gets rejected from the circus. So his mom's trying to make him feel better. And so she's just driving down the road and she sees the creepy clown who, like, if you haven't or aren't going to watch the series, just look up who the clown is in this season, because this does not, like, you're not going to hire this man for a child's birthday. She's like, do you do private parties?
Yes, do you do parties?
So she picks him up and, like, gives him to Dandy. And, like, you're just like, oh, God, he's going to murder him.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. He just kind of, like, runs out because he's like, you're even a bigger freak than me, Dandy. But then I forget, like, exactly how this happened. But at some point we see this really cool scene of a toy store where a murder had happened.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, I just love this scene where you go into the toy store, you just see this little trail of blood, and, like, you kind of, like, the camera, like, you're following the camera walking around that, like, the aisle, and you turn the corner, and you see this little, like, like, little wind-up toys, and it's like a wind-up robot, and it's just been walking through the blood, like, smearing it across the store.
Yeah. That was a good scene.
That was a good scene.
And so, yeah, I think what it was is that, like, the clown had killed that owner.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
or the person
I think
in
we
the shop.
then see the clown.
Yeah, you see his
And
head.
then he, like, he, like, took the head, and that's what Dandy discovered. And he's like, oh, you're amazing. I want to join you.
Yes.
And the clown's like, wow, you're fucked up. All right.
Yeah.
So Dandy's like, oh, you're, my idol now. At some point, you then do see the clown takes his mouth off, like his mask off his mouth. Mm-hmm. It's so disturbing.
Very.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
It's just like a mess of, like, teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And bloody flesh.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah. So they form, like, a little bit of a bond, right? Because at some point he, like, goes back to the trailer. Like, Dandy follows him.
Dandy follows him.
Right?
I think the clown had just run away because he's like, I don't like you. But Dandy followed him.
And then we see that the girl from the beginning was there.
Was there trapped with another boy.
Mm-hmm. And they had gotten out, but Dandy, instead of, helping these people, like, captures her and brings her back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he, like, basically latches himself onto the clown, whether the clown wants it or not. He's like, we're a team now.
Yep.
So
he's like, I'll take this if I can't join the freak show.
Right. And the clown's kind of like, wow, you might be more fucked up than me. Like,
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And then this episode ends with, this is the thing that happens recurringly throughout the season, is they do weird covers. So
they do a lot of covers.
I love that. I love it. Like the Fiona Apple. Oh,
yeah, so amazing. That's the one that they do at the end of this episode.
I love it.
So, and again, it's 54, so you have to, like, suspend reality for a minute. Right. So the twins, Dot ends up singing the cover of Fiona Apple, Criminal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just, it's so fun because it's so weird.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Yeah, they do a lot of songs in this season, honestly.
Yeah.
Season 3, I feel like season 3 starts completely different, right? Because that's when we get like the lab.
It does. So this one is a really cool episode. It's very different. Episode.
Edward.
I guess it's also a two-parter, so
it is a two-parter.
We're going to go through 2 episodes.
Yes. Here is all you need to know. Laura will disagree and she's going to talk a lot more. But here's the cliff notes, okay? Edward Mordrake is Voldemort. That's all you need to know.
All right.
Episode 5. He is! He's Voldemort! Does he not look exactly like little Voldemort in the Sorcerer's Stone with his little head?
His little
head and the little back and then the top head.
I mean, he's definitely creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Voldemort.
Okay. Anyways, we get an urban legend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which means that they can't perform on Halloween. That's the legend that we get.
Mm-hmm. This episode, we do also meet the fortune teller and the con artist. I just call him con artist.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I don't know his name, actually.
So yeah, so they come to join the circus, but you can tell that they're bad news.
Mm-hmm.
I forget when we learned, but at some point we'll talk about why they're bad news.
I feel like you always know Emma Roberts is like a shady character. I don't know. I just feel like she's always
she does kind of play a shady character.
I feel like you always know if that's who she's going to be.
You guys need to watch Scream Queens. I can't believe you haven't watched it yet.
So I guess I think it is this episode. So what it is that they come to join the circus, but we've also see that they came from this museum of morbidity. Mm-hmm. And so their whole goal is to like sell deceased freaks to this museum to make money. And so they're just joining. And so it's a man and a woman kind of duo, but they're not a couple. He's gay and she's, single. But he's like, okay, you go pretend to be their fortune teller and like infiltrate their society, and I'll just stay back and have sex with my boyfriend and come join you later. Mm-hmm. So she does. But then, and we find out that the bearded lady, Ethel, is dying.
Oh, yeah.
So she gets the bad news that she's dying from her doctor, and so she's sad. Mm-hmm. And she tells the story. So we should talk about this because this was a good story. She tells the story of Jimmy's birth. Mm-hmm. And so we learn that the strong man's his dad.
Yeah.
And that why he's such a bad guy is that like they had fallen on hard times. And so as she's like in labor with Jimmy, he sells tickets for people to come watch a live freak birth. And he like takes her from his mom and like passes her around to people before she can even hold him. It's so sad.
It's a sad season, honestly. Yeah. Just all around. Most of the stories are sad.
Mm-hmm. Well, and we learned that because, so Mordrake, I'll be quick, but Mordrake basically says, like, if you perform on Halloween, he's going to come find somebody to add to his sort of group. And how he chooses who he adds is that you have to tell him your worst story or tell him a regret. Mm-hmm. So a bunch of different people tell him a regret, and then he's like, no, you're not the one. It's not you. And we get a jump scare in this episode. That's all else I'll say. Do you guys remember the jump scare? It's pretty cute. The tall woman is like walking into her trailer, and Ma Petite's hiding in a pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
She like jumps out of the pumpkin. Yep. She's so cute.
She is so cute.
But yeah, so that's basically part one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then we get part two, and more people are just telling him his sad, so we get just some more background on the hard life that the seal man has had and other people have had to kind of lead them to this point. And Mordrake's like, nah, you're not the one. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think this is when we learn Elsa's story. Mm-hmm. Because Mordrake is like, I think he's gonna take her. He's pretty much decided to take her. And then she tells him about how she was into some pretty kinky stuff in Germany.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone want to talk about that? So she does these sex videos where she's into BDSM, and she's humiliating and beating men and they're for sexual pleasure.
Yeah.
But she ends up doing that to the wrong guys, and they end up taking a video chopping off her legs. Which is just absolutely horrific.
Oh, yeah.
And she has big dreams of being a Hollywood star. That's her whole dream in this whole series, is that's what she wants. And then she's like, well, now I can't do it. Yeah. Chopped off my legs, and now this is what people know me for. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, so Mordrake's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to take you either.
And then maybe they like hear screaming or something, because then Mordrick's attention is turned to Jimmy, and the fortune teller had been like walking around.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason they like stumbled upon the bus where the clown and Dandy were like had their victims, and they were like, so then the clown and Dandy are gonna like, they're trying to kill Esmeralda, the fortune teller.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's screaming. And so Mordrake, whenever you see Mordrake coming, you see this green light fog spread across.
Mm-hmm.
And so Mordrake goes and he's like, nah, let me hear your story, clown. And the clown tells his story like he used to be a nice clown and he loved kids, but everybody thought he was a pervert. And so he tried to shoot himself and it didn't work. So he messed up his mouth.
Yeah.
And so Mordrake's like, yeah, you're the one.
Come join.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I didn't really, it's not that I didn't like the clown. Like I thought he was cool, but I was okay having that story go.
Yeah. It seemed kind of like out of place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if I loved the Mordrake story.
I didn't like the Mordrake story. So right. I thought it was fine for like the Halloween thing.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Yeah. Again, it was kind of out of place. Yeah.
Yeah. No, and I don't know. Again, it's like, I don't want to compare it to other seasons too much, but it's like, I feel like the like Coven episode was so much better of like an urban legend coming back. And like, it's hard not to compare them.
It is. It is.
Yeah. But now, so Lobster Boy Jimmy, he's now the town hero because like he's deemed as the one that saved the town from the clown. And the last thing that happens in this episode is Dandy's decided. So he's had this housekeeper that he really doesn't like because he's such a brat. Oh, and before we move on, can we talk about the way that Dandy sips his whiskey?
Oh my God, that's what we need to find one of those, and that's what our drink should be drink out of.
We should drink our freak show out of that.
That would be upsetting.
It's a baby bottle, but it's glass, and it's got the rubber nipple on top, and he like sucks his whiskey.
It's very upsetting.
It's a perfect way, though, to kind of encapsulate his personality.
Yeah, I mean, he's a child.
Yeah.
He's a brat.
So he hasn't liked his housekeeper for a while because she's like, I'm on to you. I'm not scared of you.
And she like talks back at him, you know, when he's having his literal tantrums.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I do love this line. So he goes to like confront her because after like his clown buddy gets taken, you know, he's sad. And so he comes back home. But he then is wearing a clown mask because he's inspired. He's like, oh, now I'll be the clown. So he's like wearing the clown mask and he goes into where the housekeeper's like cleaning up. And meanwhile, Halloween was the day before because Dandy had been missing because he was with the clown. And the housekeeper turns to him and she goes, Halloween is over. Get bent. And I just thought I loved her sassiness.
Oh my God.
So I think this is when he kills her, yeah?
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm ready to kill myself. Like, you know, on my own.
Yeah.
All right, episode 5, Pink Cupcakes.
Pink Cupcakes.
Some things of importance to note for this one. We learned that the 3-boobed woman who originally said she was equal parts men and women, we learned that she is actually all woman because all she's wanted is a family. But she thought she couldn't. So basically, you kind of learn she and the strong man work sexually because, yes, she has 3 breasts, but she also says she has all downstairs parts, both female and male, which she's kind of into. But Dale, the strongman, has been cheating on her with a gay prostitute who he's like in love with.
And is like disillusioned about.
Yeah.
Like cares about him, but is just being paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the prostitute's like, this is my job. I'm at work. Right. I don't love you, dude.
Yeah.
So, the doctor who's been helping like Ethel and Desiree, Strongman goes to like threaten him. He's like, because I think he doesn't want his wife to know and be like all woman and get pregnant. Mm-hmm. So he's kind of pissed about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the mom talks to Dandy about how like, it's an honor that you're a psychopath because you come from aristocrats, and aristocrats have inbreeding, and that's why like they're all messed up because you're so wealthy that it's an honor that you're crazy and want to go on murderous rampages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is the first time that like Dandy and the girls, Bet and Dot, like hang out, right?
I think at some point soon that happens, but I don't think quite yet. I think that's a little bit later. Because I think that happens.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, at some point that does happen. I just don't have it written down here. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. That is when, okay, so basically the con artists are trying to say, hey, Elsa, we know these people in Hollywood and they're going to make you a star. And she's threatened by the twins, so she sells them to Dandy.
Yes, she sells them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're right. This is when they start hanging out. So now the twins have left the freak show and they are living with Dandy, who is like in love with them. Mm-hmm. And Bet is all on board because, again, she's naive. And meanwhile, Dot's like, no, this dude's bad news.
Yeah, I mean, they were sold. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that how episode 5 ends?
Yeah, so because Dandy like stabs Dell's like prostitute lover. Mm-hmm. Which was kind of a sad scene because
again, all of them are sad.
They're all sad, but it also just shows how like Dandy is just like such a baby because like he goes to kill him and he thought that like the guy was dead and he wasn't, and he's like, why aren't you dying? You're making me feel bad. Because the guy's like, ah.
No, yeah, he's great actually. Dandy is great, Brianna. You're right.
I hate him. I hate him so much.
Okay, wait. And the title of the episode is Pink Cupcakes. Is this when they try to poison the twins? Am I making that up?
I think maybe originally Elsa was thinking of doing that, but then instead of poisoning them, she took.
Okay, that's what
I think she. Again, she has these conflicted feelings. Like she's jealous of them, mm-hmm. and she wants her own fame, but she also wants to protect them. So she had to get rid of them. They couldn't be in the freak show anymore because, like, the Hollywood. So what it is that. You know, we talked about the con artist, like the fortune teller and her, friend.
The guy. Mm-hmm.
He is the one that's posing as the Hollywood, like producer. That's like, I'm gonna make you a star, things like that. So he's like saying that he's gonna do it with both Bet and Dot and Elsa.
Yes,
and she's like, nah, I got to be the main lady,
be the star. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, next.
Bullseye.
We get a spinning wheel.
So yeah, Bet and Dot are like in with Dandy and Bet's lapping it up, but Dot just wants it because she's like, this guy's rich and she just wants to be separated. She wants the separation surgery. But yeah, but Bet is like, one of us is going to die.
Yeah.
Because they both have their own heart and lungs, but that's it. Everything else is shared.
And I think it was earlier that we see a dream / nightmare that they're having of them like getting the surgery. Mm-hmm. And then you see them wake up and, like, it's like you can tell that they shared the dream.
Well, and then Bet says, oh, I just had the worst nightmare. Yeah. And Dot is like, or why did you wake me? I had the best dream.
Yes, yeah.
And Bet's like, it was a nightmare for me.
Yeah. But yeah, she's like, oh, maybe Dandy could pay for that.
And then we kind of see that the seal man and Elsa are having kind of like a secret affair.
Mm-hmm.
But he is also getting with the former Candy Striper. And they're falling in love. Like, they're actually in love. But he, like, can't really break up with Elsa because she's so controlling and jealous.
Yeah.
He's kind of stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, and she's also mad that, like, some of the monsters, her monsters, or some of the people in the freak show, because they're all wondering, like, what happened to Bet and Dot? Like, where are they?
Yeah.
And they're starting to suspect her. So she gets mad and decides to do something to Seal Man.
Get on the wheel.
Put them on a wheel.
Because that's how you prove. That's how you prove that you believe in someone.
Yeah, because she's like, you guys need to prove your loyalty to me.
Yep.
You need to prove that you trust me. And he's like, okay, fine, I'll get on the wheel.
And if anyone ever tells you to get on a spinning wheel while they throw daggers, just don't. Not a good way to prove loyalty.
And I think this is also when it's Elsa's birthday week. So, like, she wants everyone to be, like, treating her like the queen. Mm-hmm. And she's really pissed that they're not doing that.
Which, like, honestly, fair.
I mean, right?
Like, that maybe she wasn't wrong about.
Exactly. Yeah. But then, yeah, she does end up stabbing him, like, on purpose. Like, yeah, because she's throwing knives into the wheel as he's spinning, and she's good. She can miss, or she doesn't.
Yeah, we know she's good.
Yeah, because she misses, purposely. Mm-hmm. But she gets him, but she doesn't kill him, but she hurts him.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the fortune teller and con artist are thinking, like, okay, we're getting broke. We need to sell something to the museum.
Yeah.
So they think about selling Ma Petite.
Yeah. And the fortune teller, she has kind of started to have a little bit of a change of heart. Like, she has this relationship with Jimmy. Like, she's, like, not as convinced.
Mm-hmm.
She's starting to have a change of heart.
Yeah, she is. So then they're, like, debating, like, or we could just, like, take one of Jimmy's hands or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Episode 7. Test of strength. The twins come back, but they cover for Elsa. They're like, no, we wanted to go.
Yes, but they not negotiate. They blackmail her. They're like, no, we'll come back for 50% of the box office.
Good for them.
We're business ladies.
Yes.
And Jimmy knows that Dandy is, like, the clown guy now. Like, that he's, like, killing people.
Mm-hmm.
Del is being shady. Like, Strongman's being shady. He's, like, going after Eve, and he's drinking a lot. And then this is when, I don't remember exactly the context. I think there's just, like, conflict happening among the members in the freak show. But Kathy Bates has this scene of her crying, and it is just such incredible acting and, like, genuinely made me sad.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
No, I think it's the saddest.
Again, recurring. It's just sad.
So Del is being blackmailed by the con artists.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like, we know you're gay, and even though you're, in the freak show, that's going to be the thing that brings you down. So you have to bring us one of the freaks so that we can sell to the museum, or else we're going to out you.
Yeah.
And so first he's going to go and, like, kill Jimmy.
Yeah.
But instead of doing that, they end up getting drunk together and father-son bond.
Yeah. So can't kill Jimmy.
I actually liked their scene together. Like,
it was cute.
Kind of cute.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then Del ruins it.
Yeah. So then Del decides, well, who's the better victim?
Oh,
I mean, I will say the killer in me. I mean, she's the easiest target,
Yeah. So we should explain. Ma Petite is actually the size of a small doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, you can look it up. She's under.
I like just watched an interview with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think she's like 2 feet tall and like a dozen pounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
she's really, really small. So literally like people are just carrying her around.
Yeah.
The whole show.
Yeah.
And her character in this is really sweet. Like she's a really loving, doting character. So like she's like the sweetheart of the group.
Yeah.
In this.
Like just total innocence, they call her. Like
she so sleeps with Elsa at night. Like she's like her like she's like a baby, like a little like, you know.
Yeah. She's like her little hot water bottle. She calls her.
Yeah. Yeah. But Dell says he's gonna bring her a dress. Mm-hmm. She's a pretty dress. And she puts it on. And then he
hugs her. And just breaks her neck.
So sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because in a few episodes before, Esmeralda had thought of doing it. And the scene unfolded by us seeing her do it, by putting her in a jar and filling it with like an acid.
Mm-hmm.
But then we see that was just her imagining it. She didn't actually.
Yeah.
So like we had already seen her being a potential like target.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, but you realize it didn't happen. But then it actually happens.
And you see, you like see it unveiled at the museum. It's so sad.
Yeah. Oh.
This
whole season, man.
I know, it's so sad. Wait till we get to like 3 episodes from now.
Right.
I literally cried.
Yeah.
The only other notable thing that happened this episode is the dad of the candy striper finds out about
this is upsetting, yes.
Like the orgy.
Right.
And that, she, was doing things he did not approve of. So like of all the people, he's one of the biggest pieces of shit.
Mm-hmm. Just the way he enjoyed.
Even more than Dandy.
Yeah, honestly. In my book, he's worse than Dandy.
Yeah.
At least Dandy is like who he is, Yeah.
So he decides to teach her a lesson.
Because he's like, if you're going to run away with them, you need to be one of them.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
So he brings a tattoo artist to the house.
Yeah.
And you see it, and like she's asleep on the couch, and she's waking up, and the tattoo artist is finishing, and you just see like blood towels on the table.
So much. Mm-hmm.
And she's like in pain, and he's just sitting there like smiling at it, like happy. And he like gives her the mirror, and she's like tattooed like a reptilian.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of scales and stuff.
And like her eyebrows are like shaved, and the way her hair is done, and then he like forked her tongue.
Mm-hmm.
So she has a snake tongue.
Yeah. So he turned her into Lizard Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like so much this season.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a long season. There's 13 episodes.
Yeah.
Like this is a long season. Yeah. There's a lot happening.
What are we on?
All right, ladies, wake up.
8.
Episode 8. Bloodbath.
5 to go.
So they find Ma Petite's dress.
Oh.
And the bearded lady suspects and then confronts Elsa.
Yeah. I mean, Elsa had been being pretty sus.
Yeah.
Right.
She'd been
honestly, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this part because she goes, so like, and they talk about like they had been best friends. Like they were best friends. Or I guess Elsa was Ethel's best friend. And so Ethel's like, I can't let you get away with this. And so she goes to shoot her. And I loved this scene because she goes to shoot her in the leg. And then you just see a hole through the leg.
Yeah.
And you can tell like Elsa's like, surprise, bitch.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, see, I'm one of you. I don't judge you because I'm one of you.
They had to do it,
Well, and she did that. But then after she shoots her through the leg, she's like, okay, well, now she's just going to like shoot her in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
But then, so Elsa, the other thing we could have drank tonight instead of the freak show would have been schnapps. Because Elsa sure did drink a lot of schnapps in this movie.
Yeah.
Or show.
Yeah.
So she asks Ethel, she's like, can we have one last schnapps before you kill me?
Mm-hmm.
And as she goes to like take the schnapps, Elsa just stabs Ethel right through the eye.
Yeah.
So Ethel's dead.
Yeah.
And I guess his name is Stanley, the con artist.
Oh, right.
The fake Hollywood man, Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
He then helps Elsa stage that the bearded woman, Ethel's, that her death was like a suicide.
Mm-hmm.
So he helps her stage that.
Yeah.
So that she can kind of get away with it. And like that it was an accident, a car accident and suicide. And then suddenly Maggie, who is the fortune teller, suddenly she and Jimmy are in love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's happening now.
Yeah.
Because I think also the twins, I forget if it's before or after this. At one point, they go to tell Jimmy that they are into him, and he kind of rejects them. But yeah, so she's like, let's just run away together. Let's just get away from this all, Maggie says to Jimmy. And then he's like grieving his mom, so he's just drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Like drinking like a fish. Like this man is just drunk from sunup to sundown.
Yeah.
And then all the women in power, all the women in the freak show are getting pissed off at the men for just messing everything up. And so they're like, you know what? We aren't going to take this from our men. Because like Desiree is mad at the strong man.
Right.
They're all mad at some man. And so they're like, we don't have to take this anymore. We're gonna take back our power. So they're like, you know what we're gonna do? Lizard girl, your dad is the fucking worst. We're gonna go kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know,
girl power.
Fully approve.
Power. And so they do that in kind of a way that, again, is an homage to Freaks, the movie. And it's brutal. They tar and feather him. I'm only laughing because I feel like I've been talking for an hour and I don't know how to stop.
Listen, you're the one who took actual notes. So we knew we were going to be heavily relying on you.
So like you're the one that knows what is right. So you tell us.
Well, and then comment on what I say if you have thoughts.
Yes.
Okay, so they go and tar and feather him, and it's freaking brutal. Yeah. But well deserved, honestly.
I mean, yeah, he did do that to her, so yeah. And
then Dandy's mom has taken him to a psychiatrist. Because she's like, what do I do with my murderous son? Like,
what do I do with this?
I can't get him to stop. And meanwhile, the housekeeper's daughter, who's also been in a lot of seasons, she comes to visit and she's like, where's my mom? Like,
yeah,
I know you guys did something with her. I'm not buying that she's like at the market. But like Dandy's mom is covering.
She's at the market.
But then Dandy has also now discovered that the power of taking blood baths. So not only does he like to kill people, but he's like, oh, he's discovered now that he is a god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's like, I've realized my true purpose in life. I am a god. And bathing in people's blood is like sweet, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, once you realize that, how do you go back? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You start with a vampire facial,
right?
And then just your blood baths.
There's no going back from that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, downward spiral for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Or
so
upward,
like at one point,
depending on how you look at it.
Yeah. Or what?
Upward.
Or upward. Yeah, because God. moving up in the world.
Yeah.
Really.
Only way is up.
Right. I like Dandy. I'm just saying. He's my man.
No, I love a hateable character.
Yep.
Like when they do it right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No, like he was great.
Like especially
you love to hate him. I love a character that I love to hate.
Like by the time like they get married, he's my man. I'm there for it. Yeah. So I'm just saying.
So they're going to have Ethel's funeral, but Elsa is not there because ticket sales are falling now that the twins aren't there. So she goes to recruit.
Yes, we get.
And she recruits a woman who she names Ima is the first name. Wiggles.
Yeah.
Is the last name, which she says is like modeled after someone else named Ima something else similar to Wiggles, which I wondered if either of you knew if that was a real person.
I don't know.
Wait, let's find out. I'll look it up.
So anyway, so Ima Wiggles is the large woman. So she's notably larger and overweight. And so that's like her claim to fame. That's why people want to come see her. And so Elsa then like pushes Jimmy on her. And she's like, I know your mom's dead and you're drunk all the time, but wouldn't it be nice to just like lay on her soft bosom? Which is like really gross. So yeah, that's Bloodbath.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if she was based on a real person or not. There are too many characters in this season. I feel like that was one of those, like, I'm sorry, what?
And we're not even done yet with the characters, so.
No, we are not.
No, I feel like with her character was like, why is this?
That actress was really popular at the time and she was in a lot of stuff. So I don't know. I felt like her character was
there was no reason.
She came on for like she basically came on the show to like break up Jimmy and what's her butt? Maggie.
Yeah.
Esmeralda.
So she came on the show to break them up, but I don't know. I didn't love her character.
It felt like a throwaway character. Like it was like, oh, we're gonna bring this character in to do this one thing and then do yeah.
So it ends up working, which we'll talk about in the next one. Because the next episode is Tupperware Party Massacre, which is the best episode title of the entire season.
That's a good title.
Agreed. Mm-hmm. Isn't it weird that like those were a thing, like Tupperware parties?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Did you go to a Tupperware party?
I've been to one.
Never been to one. I've been to a sex toy party. Have you ever been to one of those?
Can't say I have.
I've been to one of those.
Yeah, but I've never been to a Tupperware. Oh, yeah.
We went to the sex toy party together.
We sure did, didn't we?
Yeah.
We sure did.
But they didn't bring them in Tupperwares.
No, they didn't. No.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
No, I went to a Tupperware party as a kid. Like I went with mom. She dragged me to one. But no, it's like a party where like, you're like fake pretending to have a party where you're just trying to sell to all your friends. I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Like the early MLM days.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of, the Avon lady comes to Danny's house and he kills her.
Well, you know.
And so he kills her and then, oh, wait. Did we talk about that he killed his mom?
No,
I don't think we did.
Okay, in the last episode, Dandy killed his mom.
That's right.
When I was talking
that was
about
at the end of the last. Yes.
He killed his mom.
Yes.
And discovered to bathe in her blood.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So then Dandy, the Avon lady, comes to his door and he's like, I'm going to kill you too. And now I'm going to sew your head onto my dead mom's head. And then I'm going to like be your puppet master. I'm going to like marionette style you.
Amazing.
And like have you act like Bet and Dot.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, actually.
Like, I want to be able to respect my sociopaths in a movie, you know? And
yeah, kind of respect it. I mean, he really does own it. Because, like, after he does this, it's like the daughter of the housekeeper comes back. And she's like, dude, you're not fooling me. We were friends. Like, we were buddies.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
He's like, you know what? You're right. You aren't getting your mom's like to return your phone calls because I killed her. She's buried out in the back. And she's like, what? And then she's like, is that my mom's blood? Because she sees like blood splattered behind him. And he's like, no, that's somebody else's blood. And then he's like,
no, that's someone else.
He's like, but guess what?
Love him.
He's like, guess what, buddy? I've like discovered that I'm a god, and like, come take a bloodbath with me, like we used to when we were like, you know how we used to take baths as kids. So he's like, come join me, buddy. Let's take a bloodbath together. And she's like, no, thanks.
No,
I'm going to go tell the cops.
I would have been like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
But also, like, for some reason, he's like, I have no desire to kill you, so I'm not going to, no matter what you threaten. So he lets her leave.
Yeah. You know, he's doing it on his terms.
Yeah.
I like that.
We see the massacre party at some point in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
So Jimmy, who we know goes and does these, speaking of sex parties.
Yeah.
So Jimmy, he is the toy in these sex toy parties.
Yeah, they love to have Jimmy around.
So he goes to this sex toy party, and that's also a Tupperware party because it's not really a sex toy party. But they go to this Tupperware. He goes to this Tupperware party, and he's, you know, expected to do his normal thing of pleasuring the women in the back room.
Mm-hmm.
But he is drunk as a skunk.
Yeah, I mean, he has not been doing well.
And so he kind of hallucinates that his mom is one of the women, and he starts to cry, and so they kick him out.
Mm-hmm.
But after he leaves, who shows up at the party?
Our boy Dandy.
Mm-hmm. And he's just such a priss. He's like, "Oh, my car broke down. Can I come use your phone?"
You know, Brianna's right. He's great.
So then the next thing we see is that the woman's husband comes in. He comes home and he's like, I told you could do this if you like cleaned up or turned off the music or whatever. So he's mad. And then he goes to like find his wife.
Yeah.
What does he find, ladies?
The Tupperware party massacre.
You guys, this is such an iconic scene.
You know, do it justice.
He goes into the pool. Like they have like an indoor pool. He goes into the pool house and it is just blood. It is just stained blood. And there's like 5 women's bodies just floating around in the pool because they've all been killed, which eventually Jimmy's going to get blamed for.
Yeah, Jimmy gets the rap for it.
Yeah, so he's going to get arrested for that because people knew that he was at that party.
Yep.
And then, meanwhile, Bet and Dot, who have, you know, come back to the circus, Elsa and con artists are saying like, oh, we have this doctor, but he has also tricked Elsa. He has told Elsa, hey, I know this doctor who separated the Brody twins, or like the famous twins that got separated. And he's like, my doctor will come and he'll separate them. But it's like very shady. They like set up the examination in a barn. And like, he's like, no, this is just where we'll do like the exam to see if we can do it. And then they'll go to a hospital. But you can tell like he's just going to like try to kill them.
Yeah.
And take them. So he's very bad news. But then Jimmy's just being drunk and he's totally cheating on fortune teller girl and just like he's being gross with Ima.
Yeah.
Like the way like he's like feeding her and then like just like having sex with her. Like, okay, so they're having sex, which whatever, fine, but they're not doing it in a private place. And then poor Maggie or fortune teller or husband, whatever you want to call her, she comes in and she had just been with Jimmy.
Yeah.
And she's like, he sees that she catches him and he just continues to try to have sex with her, like while they're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very upsetting. That's very hurtful.
Yeah. No one was doing well, you know?
Yeah. Grief will do terrible things to you.
Mm-hmm. I wrote, so the daughter of the housekeeper, true to her word, she went and she got a cop.
Right.
This is a good scene. So she comes back and she brings this cop and she's like, hey, this is the guy that's been killing all the people. And the cop is like, what do you have to say for yourself? And Dandy's like, yeah, I did it. But I'm also confident that you're not going to do anything about it. To which you're like, oh, he's going to kill the cop.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he goes to the cop and he's like, I'll give you $1 million if you bury, like, if you, like, how about you dig a hole for my friend and, like, help me bury her?
Yeah.
And so the
I
cop
mean, again, Dandy's really stopped on subtlety, you know?
No, yeah, he's just like, this is what I'm doing. I'm a god. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
So the cop ends up killing the daughter.
Yeah.
Money talks.
Yeah.
And Dandy walks.
And stabs and bathes in blood.
Yeah.
So next episode, I think, even though it's the saddest, this is my absolute favorite episode of the season, and maybe my top 3 episodes of all episodes of the whole show, like the whole series.
Yeah.
It's called Orphans, and we haven't talked much about Pepper.
No.
Because she isn't really in it much. She's there. We see her, like,
but
she gets Elsa's drinks a lot, and we see her around Elsa. But like, she's not a main character.
Yeah,
by any means.
They call her, again, it's not a politically correct thing to say, but they call her a pinhead.
Right.
And have you guys ever seen the actress that plays her?
Yes, I looked
blown away.
Yeah,
she looks nothing.
No,
like
she looks British. Like, you see her and you're like, she looks very British, but
you can't just call people British, Brianna.
She is, of course.
No. All right. Well, she looks nothing like Pepper.
No.
The makeup and, like, yeah, I guess just makeup department.
And
like, blows my mind.
I know. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Naomi Grossman is her name. Naomi Grossman.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like they made this episode like all about her, even though she really wasn't a part of it, but which normally I would say is kind of like the clown and then also the Mordrake, which doesn't really fit in, but this one I liked. It was done.
No, because she was in it.
Yeah.
Like she was in it. She just wasn't a lead.
It did just seem a little like it didn't quite fit in with the rest of it.
Right.
Yeah, but
But I think why I liked it though is the music was so beautiful and the story was just so sad.
Yeah.
So I like the way that they told it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way that the sequence.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Random. I was looking up like the episode, and this one was written by James Wong, who has done like so much stuff because he did the X-Files, he did Final Destination, he did like that was him. He wrote this
that's
episode.
Interesting.
Just this episode.
You know what though? I can see how it was written by someone else because it does have a very distinct feel.
It was a different
Yeah, they have a few different writers and directors throughout the season.
Interesting.
But yeah, so she she doesn't I think she has just a few words that she can speak, and she is like a little bit more limited in her communication and her ability to understand things, but she also had a partner, and he had the same condition as her, and he had died, and they just show how sad she is and how heartbroken and just her grief process. And then as they're telling it, they kind of go through the story of like how she became like a member of the Freak Show, how she was Elsa's first monster. Because Elsa had decided to like make this Freak Show because another theme that comes up a lot in this season that we haven't talked about is like people talk about that TV is like ruining America.
Right.
Like TV is like the new, it's like what everyone's saying about AI now, how it's going to change everything and ruin everything.
Yeah.
But it was TV at the time. So like people were kind of like trying to fight against its popularity. But so Elsa was like, well, instead of that, I'm going to make a freak show. And so she started with Pepper.
Yeah, she found her at the orphanage because she said that's where you find people that are forgotten. That I could just find someone.
but that Pepper's like really sweet and they bonded. And even though Pepper was 18, they kind of just let her take her, and that, that formed their friendship. But that then, and this is when you kind of get that like perspective of Elsa. Yeah, she's in some ways using them, but also doing things for them. Like she recognized, like, okay, Pepper might seem to people like a child, but she's not. She's a woman and she has needs. So I tried to like, get her. That's why I got Ma Petite, so she could care for Ma Petite. But it wasn't just that she wanted something to care for. Like she was a woman. She had woman needs. And so she found her Salty to kind of like have a love relationship with.
Like she really saw Pepper for who she was. And she also saw how she could be and want more. Yes. And she helped her grow. You know? Like I think you really saw Elsa's other side in this episode too. Like her like care in this. Yeah.
Totally. So yeah, it kind of tells her backstory. And then she talks about how like Pepper's lost so much that she gets convinced to like take Pepper to her sister who had given her up originally. And at first the sister seems like okay. Like she seems not great, but she seems like not terrible. But then it turns out awful.
And then we have a crossover.
We do have a crossover. So yeah.
And this is the first time that had happened in American Horror Story. Because before they were fully anthologies. Like it was like each season was its own separate thing. And this was the first one that opened the door to, they actually exist in the same universe.
Cool.
So yeah, the sister was like a little bit older and like couldn't have kids. So she's like, okay, it'd be nice to like have Pepper around. And then the sister ends up late in life getting pregnant. But
because we see that we're suddenly at the asylum.
Yeah.
And we see that it was Dr. Arden. And then we see that the sister is at the intake of the asylum with the nun.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh shit, this is Pepper from Asylum. And we're hearing the story from the sister. And it's so sad.
It was like, yeah, I got pregnant, but the baby was deformed. And then she lies. She basically uses like Pepper to just make her drinks while she's just being a piece of shit. And then her and the dad can't stand Pepper or the baby. And so they kill the baby and then blame it on Pepper. And then Pepper gets sent to the asylum.
Yeah.
And it's fucking heartbreaking.
Because when Elsa...
so sad.
When Elsa said goodbye, she was like, here, I'm going to kiss the palm of your hand. And then whenever you miss me, just hold it to your cheek and know that I'm your family and that I love you. And so you just see Pepper like putting her hand on her cheek. It made me cry.
It's so sad. Well, and like we know from Asylum that like that's not a good place to be.
No. So like this is like right before Asylum.
Right.
It's the timeline.
But we do see the sister before she becomes Satan be sweet to Pepper and kind of take her under her wing a little. So, I mean, it's horrible. But there is a little...
There's some depth. You can see like kind of what happens.
But it's really sad.
All right, let's move on to episode 11.
Yeah.
Jimmy, who's now in jail for the Tupperware
for the murders of the Tupperware
massacre. He can't pay for a lawyer. So the con artist is like, hey, we got no money. Even though Maggie had already said, I've got money, I'll use it. Or no, it was Bet and Dot. Bet and Dot were like, hey, we have money. We will use it to pay for Jimmy's lawyer.
Yeah.
But I didn't really understand why they were doing that.
Because they're good people. And they love him. Even though
they love him.
Yeah. They love him. Yeah.
I don't think I bought that, but
they have a thing for Jimmy.
I don't think they're that good of people.
I think they are.
I don't.
I think they just had a thing for Jimmy,
and they knew that he was going to die if they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like there had to be
I believe in the power of love.
Mm-hmm.
So even though they had offered that, the con artist is like, nah, you got no money. You're going to die in here. One way you can pay for it is if I know someone who would buy your hand.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, don't worry, dude. I'll only take the left one. And so he convinces Jimmy to like take this medicine that makes him like throw up. And then that gets the guards to come in. Next thing you know, Jimmy's sedated. He wakes up. Both hands are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That con artist, Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
And then we meet a new character. I completely forgot that Neil Patrick Harris was in this.
Is in this? No,
that was a wild. I was like, whoa, where is this going?
And like, okay, again, I love Neil Patrick Harris. Why was this character in this series? Like, there were just too many.
I feel like
they needed it.
I feel like a lot of times American Horror Story does that, where they try to put in so many types of horror and stories that like sometimes it's too much.
And just at the end where I was like, oh, what, like we're at the final hour.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. Like there's 3 episodes left. Why are we meeting someone new?
Right. So he's this magician slash ventriloquist with Marjorie. And Marjorie is the dummy, like the puppet, but he sees actual Marjorie. Like he sees an actual person who's an actress who's been in other, like, you know,
she's
series.
Like Adelaide from Murder House.
Yeah.
And I don't remember her names from the other ones. I just remember.
Yeah. She's one of the regulars. She's in a lot of them too.
Mm-hmm.
And so Bet and Dot are into him.
Yeah.
Because they are feeling frisky. They are ready to get down with a man. And they're like, this is the guy.
Mm-hmm.
This is the guy for us. And the feeling is reciprocated. He's like, yeah. Mm-hmm. As long as my puppet can watch.
As long as the puppet can be here.
Okay. I get to yuck me one's yum. Can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally moved a button. So I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, but I do have a few lines that I don't really want to cross. And I think one of those would be if someone that I was going to be with said, I would like my toy or my puppet to watch. It's going to be a hard no from me.
That's
you can do that with someone else. Go for it. I don't want a puppet to be watched. Like, if you can't do it unless the puppet is watching.
Yeah, a puppet's a bit much.
I'm going to go one step further. I couldn't date someone that had a puppet.
Puppets are pretty creepy, honestly.
Like, I think for me, I wouldn't even let it get to that point.
Yeah. Like, that's a top creepy. Like, did you read any of the Goosebumps books?
Right.
Know? Like,
yeah, for me, it just that we wouldn't even get that far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking of the Friends episode where there's a sock puppet involved in some sexy times with one of the Monica and Chandler. Jimmy does not get out when his hands get cut off. I think maybe the guy just takes the money. So then Dell and the strong woman, they decide to put their differences aside and they break him out of jail.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Elsa is preparing to pack and leave. So the reason,
she's ready to go to Hollywood.
Yeah, the reason why he joins the cast is because he's got a lot of money, and Elsa's like, you know what, you'll be a good owner, so you can take over as long as you keep the lineup the same, which he says he'll do.
Mm-hmm. And I think before this, Maggie confessed to like she confessed what they were doing, right?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Desiree? Like, she confessed to Desiree, and she's like, this is what he's going to do. We have to stop him.
Right.
Kind of deal.
Yeah, so I think that happens at some point.
Yeah, that had happened.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and meanwhile, while Bet and Dot and the magician are hooking up, Dandy, who still is pining for the twins, he watches and he's getting pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he kind of used them as his property.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then he hires like a private investigator who learned that the magician had killed his wife and his wife's lover.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But he thought that the puppet killed them. Like, he believes that Marjorie killed his wife and lover.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's where he's at with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, because like when Elsa's leaving, he like is like, yeah, as long as Marjorie can have your tent. Because he like believes that Marjorie is like an independent person.
Like a real person. Yeah.
And Elsa's like, yeah, cool. Okay.
Sure.
Freak.
Exactly. Like he's the most disturbing of all.
Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah, because Maggie had confessed about like what was going on with Stanley, con artist Stanley, she and Desiree, Three Boobs, they go and they confront. Because she also so Maggie took Desiree to the museum.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And like to kind of explain, like, yeah, this is what Stanley's doing. And when they're there, they see Jimmy's hands. And that's what then leads them to break Jimmy out of jail.
Yeah.
But then also they see Mon Petit.
Right.
Yeah.
But Maggie's like, Stanley didn't do this. I didn't do this. So they figure out that it was Dell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they tell Elsa.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they all go to confront Dell.
Yep.
Yeah. And Elsa just shoots him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Even though he like kind of was starting to make amends with his son and do the right thing, you can't
do that.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, and I love because then Jimmy's like all torn up that his dad is dead. And I love how Elsa is like, no, you don't get to do this. Like that man was not your father for your entire life. You don't get to act like daddy's dead and your life is ruined. Like get up, get out of bed.
Yeah.
Like that was not your dad.
Right.
You knew him for 1 minute. Get up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, no. Move on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we're wrapping up. We're now getting to episode 12.
Yeah. Second to last.
Showstopper.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when there's like they pay tribute to the movie Freaks.
Yes.
Because even the episode starts out with the dinner scene that looks like the Freaks dinner scene.
Yeah, I feel like this whole episode is like paying homage to Freaks.
And they even explain they explain the plot of Freaks.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then we meet Elsa's prosthetic guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
which is a cool scene.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's like very loving and stuff. And like he wants to help Jimmy get like hands back that are going to be these like artisan prosthetic wooden hands.
And I have to say, I did like that scene because like I was hoping that it would be. And like when he unveils his prosthetics, they're lobster prosthetics. Mm-hmm. And I liked that because I was hoping that's what he would get. So I did like that.
Yeah. Just because he could have, typical hands. Now he doesn't want that. Yep. That's not him.
Yeah, I thought that was good.
Mm-hmm. And then they confront the con man Stanley in a very similar way to how Freaks did in the movie. Yes. Where they like show him so they're like how he knows he's been caught is the person he's been selling to at the museum, they show him her preserved head.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like,
oh shit.
So they like slowly chase him down and stab him.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But when that's happening, he does say, Elsa killed Ethel.
Yeah.
So there's like,
but mm-hmm.
They kind of already knew that, but. Mm-hmm. But then, so Jimmy's really pissed at Maggie because he's like, you betrayed us, even though she's turned a corner. Mm-hmm. She's changed her ways. And Chester's the magician.
Mm-hmm.
He says something like about like to Maggie to kill the twins or something?
Yeah, he's like kind of just losing it more.
He's starting to lose it.
He's definitely starting to lose it.
He's just getting a little more neurotic and like a little more.
Yeah.
The voice is getting louder.
Yeah.
Marjorie's getting a little crazier because Marjorie told him to kill the twins. So like he told Maggie that Marjorie said to kill the twins. Like, the voices were getting loud.
The voices,
Marjorie is jealous because he's wanting to, hook up with them.
Right.
And so he's like changing the show around, even though he's not supposed to.
Because he was like, the girls are like, we don't want to be your assistant.
Yeah.
Because they're like, no, you're freaking everyone out. We don't want to be your assistant.
And Dandy had given them the file, so they now know he's killed his wife.
Yeah. So they're like, we don't want to be your assistant. And so he's like, yeah, great. You're not, because you're going to be my act. You're going to be in the box. But he's like, so he's like, Maggie, I need your help. So he practices on Maggie.
Yeah. And they're all watching. This is like a rehearsal in front of all the freaks.
Fucking love this scene.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
So it's the classic box scene where you cut the girl in half, right? But she's like, I can't get my legs in. Like, it's stuck. And he's like talking to Marjorie. And so
he's not paying attention to her.
And she's like screaming, and he just starts sighing, and she's screaming, and Marjorie's laughing hysterically, like in the audience, I think. And they're like all around. The other, monsters are like all around working and like setting up. And he's just sawing. And then we just see the blood pooling.
And she's screaming
at the bottom. And then she's done screaming and the blood is pooling. And they're all just like kind of frozen and staring at him.
Because they're like, wait, this is a trick.
And
right?
he's kind of just like manically just staring. And he just like grabs the boxes and just pulls them apart. And I love this because it's just like all of her middles just come like squelching out onto the ground.
I don't like the look of intestines.
No.
Disgusting. I loved it.
Yeah.
Dandy would have been proud of that moment, I think.
Yeah, he would have been.
Yeah. So, And I don't remember what happens to him after. Like, I don't.
Then I think he like freaks out, right? And tries to kill Marjorie.
Oh,
right?
He actually.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So then, he freaks out and he's like, how could you make me do that, Marjorie? You made me murder somebody again. So he goes and he goes into their little cart or whatever, and he stabs Marjorie. He stabs her to death and she's bleeding. And then we see this scene where he goes into the police station and he's so this was good acting because he's so heartbroken.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to report a murder.
Gotta turn himself in.
He's just holding this fucking doll.
And they're like, wait, what?
But then they arrest him for like the real murders that he committed. So,
So that's the end of Chester.
That's the end of Chester.
Yep. We got him for like 2 episodes.
And
I have to say, though, of all the weird standalone characters, his was my favorite.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love Neil Patrick Harris. He's great.
Yeah. No, I actually liked his story.
Yeah.
And so we then see that what had happened to the con man was basically like the chicken.
Yeah. And Freaks.
In Freaks. They turned him into a chicken man instead of a chicken woman.
Yep.
And then we see that at some point see that then Dandy takes over. Like Dandy buys the freak show.
Yeah, because Elsa's leaving town because the twins warn her, right? That it's like, oh, they know what you did.
So
yes.
Because they're basically like they're planning their revenge, like to kill Elsa.
The twins come in and they're like, you got to get out of here right now.
Yeah. Go to avenge like Ethel. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so the twins warn her. She heads out, and Dandy buys the freak show.
That's right. Yeah,
and that's it.
We're now at episode 13. Curtain call.
Curtain call.
This is actually the one that I wrote the least amount for.
That's fine.
Because basically, Dandy's a piece of shit owner, so the freaks all quit.
Yeah. It does not take very long for him to completely fail. Because he's like, okay, did you put up all the signs? Like, are we good? Did we sell any tickets? And they're like, it's been 30 minutes. No,
yeah, he's a terrible owner. So they all are like,
tickets.
fuck you.
Yeah.
And then he marries the girls. Right?
When does he marry the girls?
Wait, yeah. Does that happen here?
No, because
that happens right before.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what this happens. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He marries them after.
Yep, he marries after because,
After.
Okay.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was before, but
it's
okay,
after.
You're right.
It's after.
Because it's even weirder that it's, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So after they all quit, Dandy just goes on a killing rampage.
Like broad daylight, walks out of the tent.
And no pause. Just bam, bam, bam. Like
every character.
Quiet, calm. He literally kills every single character that we've been talking about this entire past 2 hours.
Yep.
Except for the twins, Desiree Three Boobs, and Jimmy Lobster Boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones that are left.
Yep. That's
and then it cuts to their wedding, right?
Yes.
Because it's really weird because all of a sudden
after that
it's a wedding.
Cut to them getting married.
And you recognize that it's Dandy's house and you see that it's the twins and you're like,
yeah. So it's weird. And then we get to them having their dinner. And I feel like this was also reminiscent of Freaks.
Yes.
Because he's been sipping on something.
Yep. And his champagne.
You know, he starts feeling a little more out of it.
And then the cook comes in and it's Desiree.
Mm-hmm.
And of course he's a brat about it. He's like, you don't sit down at the table. Like, but he realizes quickly that like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I think the twins shoot him, right?
No.
In the arm.
Right? Or
yeah, remember they shoot him in the arm because he has the gunshot wound.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's like at first what we think. But then
that's right.
He's like suddenly.
Oh, that's right. Because then he wakes up
in a tank. He's wet in his underwear in a tank.
And it's like there's only a tiny bit of water at the bottom when he wakes up.
And you're like, what?
Yes. Yes. And then Desiree explains that it's Houdini's tank that he escaped from. So you see that it's Desiree, Jimmy, Ben, Dot.
Yep.
And
getting him ready for his show.
Nope. He's chained to the thing.
This will be your biggest show of all. He wanted to be famous.
Yeah.
And I love it because they're sitting in the audience. There's only their chairs and they have popcorn.
Yep.
And they're watching him. And the tank is slowly filling. And he's screaming. And they're like, oh, what a star.
Yep.
I love it.
So
and
good.
He does his little, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. And then he's dead.
And that's the end of Dandy.
That's the end of Dandy.
What a dandy way to go. Dandy, we'll miss you.
We'll all miss you.
You know what? I think you're right. I think I do like him.
Yeah, honestly.
I think you've changed my mind.
It's the best one in the show.
So then we cut to the other survivor of all of this, Elsa, because she left.
It's 1960. So 8 years have gone by.
Run away to Hollywood, and she's like, keeps trying to meet with this person, right? Like she's like waiting in the lobby. It's a whole scene, which all leads to like a meet cute.
Yeah,
basically in the lobby. And then we cut forward. It goes pretty quick, right? We cut forward, and like she's a star.
She's made it big.
Yeah, she's getting her Hollywood star.
Yep.
Yeah, like we get the scene of like they're like explaining her career as she's getting her star. So she's made it big.
And they want her to do a special on Halloween. And she's like, no, I don't perform on Halloween. And part of it is that like behind the camera, we're seeing that she's miserable.
She's lonely. She's miserable.
Her husband cheats on her. She cheats on her husband. She's not happy. Like, she's lonely. Like, and so we cut to her house, and the prosthetic guy is there.
Yeah, he like comes to
say goodbye. And she wanted to run away with him, but he's dying.
Yeah.
So he just was there to say goodbye.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, John McCain comes into her house with her husband. I was like, is that fucking John McCain?
That's hilarious. What's John McCain doing? That's hilarious.
I had to Google it because you guys, that was John McCain. I was so confused.
That's amazing. John McCain, what are you doing in here?
Yeah, few people know of his cameo.
It's like, I literally was like, this is their wildest cameo yet, you guys. It's fucking wild.
It was not John McCain.
It's not John McCain. So it's her husband and like the president of the network.
Yeah.
And they come in to let her know that they found, or someone found, the film.
The
snuff film of her getting her legs amputated. And so it's like,
and they blame her. Like, it's her fault.
Yeah. And they're like, we tried to like get them to not do it, whatever. They're like, it's not, like, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. It's all ruined. And at this point, she also learns that everyone from the show died.
She does. Yeah. So at the same time she learns that her show is getting canceled, she also learns that all of her monsters are dead.
The prosthetic guy had learned, and he had told her.
Well, and the way he says it, he doesn't say all but a few. He just says they're all
dead. Yeah.
Which probably wouldn't have made a huge difference to her, because even if just most of them are dead is so tragic. Yeah.
Yeah. So
she has like a week before it'll happen. So she's like, okay, I want to do the show, the Halloween show. That'll be my final. Like, let's do it. Because she knows that Voldemort will come and take her. Like,
yeah. And so we get to the show. Comes out, starts her performance, and Mordrake shows up, and they're like, the fog isn't supposed to start until the next scene or something. You see the fog
we see the green
in.
Yep. And we should say, while this is happening, we see some people that are watching this on TV.
Yes.
And so there's like a little girl that like runs by like a storefront that has like all these TVs on display. And like then her mom comes to catch her and like, oh, like stop running around or whatever.
And she's like watching
Desiree.
TV.
It's Desiree.
And her husband walks by.
Her hot husband, who he had come to like say hi to her in an earlier episode.
Yeah.
So we saw that they had a history.
Yeah. And they're just cute and happy. And it's like, we have everything we need at home. Like they have their like cute little moment.
So she got her dream of just having kids and a white picket fence and a happy marriage.
Yep. Yeah. And then we cut to Jimmy.
Yep.
Who is like watching TV. And then we see someone bring him
pregnant lady bring
TV
him
dinner. And we realize it's Ben and Dot.
Yep.
And they're all happy.
They're all happy too.
So cute.
Yep. So cute.
So then we cut back to Elsa.
Yep. We see Mordrake is going to take her.
And she's like, yeah, I'm ready.
And it's like Mordrake and the clown. We get the clown guy who's like, he's like happy though with him.
Yeah.
He's like his little buddy now. Like, hey, you know?
Yeah. And so we see that like no one else can see Mordrake. They're like, what are you doing?
Right. Because she just stops performing.
Yeah. And so Mordrake appears and he like takes out his little stabby tool.
Yeah, it's cool because he stabs her in the chest.
Yeah.
But to everyone else, it looks like she has a heart attack and falls back.
Yeah. And he like tells her, I forget exactly what he says, but he tells her something like, you don't belong with us. Like,
he's like, I'm not taking you. You don't belong with us.
Yeah, you don't belong with us. And so you see her, you know, in her afterlife, in
this
her
part
version
made me
of
cry.
Heaven.
Yeah, this was the part that made, because it's the tent. She's
just back at the tent,
and she walks in little Mop and Dean.
Are you actually
so
crying right now?
Oh my God.
Listeners, sippers, Brianna has tears in her eyeballs right now.
It's a really sweet Cosmo.
No, it's like really sweet, actually.
No, it
again, this whole
is there.
This whole season is so sad, and then we get this ending where you realize, like, that.
And she's like, "Are you really here?" And she picks her up and holds her. And then Ethel is there, and she's so excited. And they're all, they're so sweet because then, like, it's so sad. And this is the point. But then Elsa is like, "But shouldn't I be paying for my sins? Like, shouldn't I, And she's like, "No, like, you're good. Like, you belong here. You're the star. Stars don't do that." Like,
like stars don't have to pay.
Yes,
said that earlier.
Yeah. And she's like, it's great. We're all here together and it's a full house every night and you're the star of the show. So like she goes and gets ready and then she just goes on stage.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's honestly, for it being like such a sad season, I really did like the ending. That it wasn't happy for most people.
Yeah, no.
Right.
No. But the ones that it was like so good.
I know.
We got a lot of happy endings, at least.
At least, especially for this show, like for American Horror Story. Like this was a particularly like sentimental season.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I mean, especially since it started the episode by just killing a bunch of them.
Killing all of them. It was a brutal episode, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So no, I liked that.
No, it was actually really sweet.
It was really sweet. It was really sweet.
Yeah. And that's it.
Oh, that's it. That's
season 4.
I know it's a lot to talk about, but it's like you got to talk about it so you can talk about your reactions, right?
Well, no, because I think I think we did it well because you have to at least talk about enough of what's happening so you understand the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a lot we didn't talk about.
Oh yeah,
honestly, yeah.
So like if you want, go watch it because it's really worth it. But
it's pretty dark though. I would say American Horror Story, just in general, it surprises me with what they can do because it's very dark, violent, taboo.
Mm-hmm.
Just in general.
You know what? Because I will say, I do think in horror, that is a misconception that shows aren't as dark as movies. Like, I think you generally, you're like, oh, well, it's a series. It won't be as dark as a movie.
Yeah.
Right. That's not true for American Horror Story.
No.
American Horror Story is not a, spooky vibes. No. It'll be fun. No.
It's scary.
It's very intense.
It also is like disturbing, like in a gut punch way. Like there's parts that are like in your soul, like it's dark in your heart. Like
they cover a lot of disturbing topics,
right?
Yeah. No, for sure.
So did you guys have? I mean, I clearly know Brianna's, but did you have a favorite character from all of the?
Well, and I will say, I mean, I joke that I loved Andy because I obviously did.
But because honestly, yeah.
But I think my actual favorite character was Elsa. Like I loved because I loved the dimension in her character because I loved that because see, again, that's the thing that I love about this series is that it humanizes the part of ourselves that we demonize because she had a lot of shitty things about herself. She did bad things. She did harmful things to other people, but it also showed us the redeeming qualities, the things that make her human, the things that make her redeemable. So like I loved that part of her character.
Yeah. No, she was so good. Honestly, like there were so many great characters in this one. Like they got all the good actors this season.
Mm-hmm. I also really liked Ethel. But yeah, I can't pick anyone other than Elsa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, like the sad episode was my favorite episode.
Oh, yeah.
Like my favorite storyline.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there's other seasons I like better, but this one on the rewatch, I feel
it's
like
a good one. Yeah.
solid. Yeah.
I'm happy with my watch. Yes.
No, and on the rewatch, it was like, oh, I remember, like again, the very first episode, I was like, oh my god, yeah, there was like all this. Obviously, episode 10, where it's like, oh, I forgot that this was like in this, like there's actually a lot of gems in this one for a season that I kind of remembered not liking.
Totally.
I think it just has some. It's a long season. It's 13 episodes, and like, I mean, they're long.
They are long.
Like,
they're an hour long.
Yep, they are.
Like, it's a long season.
It is. It is.
So there was just it's a bit long. There's some extra stuff that maybe they could have not included. Like,
no, I know.
I think that's maybe why. But like, honestly, like the good parts of it are so good.
Yes. All right. Well, let's get into it here on Spooky Sips. We don't do stars. We do sips. So out of 5, this one's kind of hard. This one's going to be different because we're not doing like individual episodes. We'll be rating it as a whole. Yeah. So keep that in mind. But as a whole, out of 5, how many do you give it?
I feel like that's really hard to do.
I know that's so hard. I didn't think about this before we started talking. So like, I gotta think about
this. While you're pondering, I'll also explain that because we knew this was going to be a very long episode, sippers, in case you're curious, we purposely are not doing a psych and we are not doing fun facts. In case that's the only thing you look forward to is my psych analysis in our podcast episodes.
You're in the wrong episode.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Disappoint you tonight.
You're in the wrong episode.
Or today or whenever you're listening.
Oh, but you know what? We'll give you something fun before we do our rating real fast. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So, because, by the time this comes out, it'll be about Halloween. We'll tell you what we're doing for our characters for our Halloween costumes.
Oh,
we're doing circus
that's
theme.
Fun.
So, my character, I am going to be an aerialist that got caught in her ribbon and died.
That's a good one.
I am going to be a ringmaster who likes to inflict pain.
Oh my god. Mine sounds so lame in comparison to you guys. Like, I'm going to be a magician. Like,
no, that's so cool. That's the
magicians.
Cool.
Like, it's hard to. I mean, actually, I was going to say it was hard to see a magician gone wrong, but this season literally gave it to us.
Are you going to saw someone in half at the party?
I have to find an assistant real quick.
Yep. Matthew.
New costume.
You could use my cat, Derek.
All right. Okay. So let's get back on track. So out of 5 steps.
It's hard because do we rate just in general, like horror show, or are we comparing it to other American Horror Story?
No, we're just, I think what we're we're not comparing. We're just saying as a horror show in and of itself, how do we feel? I will go
season?
First. Yes.
Okay.
But not like compared to Murder House. I get it. Just as
just this season.
American Horror Story Freak Show.
Okay.
I will go first.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to surprise myself because I will say, like, I did not even watch more than 3 of these the very first time I watched it. And then I've never gone back. Like, I didn't like it. Like, I hate it. Yeah. It felt kitschy. It felt campy in a way that, like, I didn't relate to. And so, like, I was not looking forward to us doing this, actually. I was like, oh my God. Like, so.
Yeah. Love how you're the one that picked it, I think.
I know. And then I'm crying at the end.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to surprise myself, but I'm going to give it a solid. Oh, shit. I can't decide. It's somewhere. I'm like 3.5 or 4. I'm like, because I got to say, I'm really happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3.75.
Yeah. Okay. No, honestly,
giving it a 3.75.
Yeah, I feel like this is one that's like hard to do on a 1 to 5 scale.
I know.
It is.
Like, I kind of need it to be
because, like, I will say, like, in the middle, it was a little like, okay, you could have cut some of this down a little, but like as a whole, I really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed the characters, the development, the emotions. all of it. So 3.75.
Yeah. No, honestly, I was feeling very similar because, like, to me, it doesn't hit a 4.
Right.
If I'm being honest, because I think there's
exactly
a minimum of 3 seasons that I would go watch before I rewatched this one of American Horror Story. So, like, it's not quite a 4 or above a 4, but like 3 feels really low.
Exactly. I felt the same.
Everything. Yeah. Like, I agree. I think it's a 3.75.
Unanimous, ladies, because I agree. I thought a 4 was too high, but a 3.5 was not quite enough.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I know some people hate when we go to
I know
to the points. I'm sorry, it's a 3.75.
No, this one, you'll understand. If you've seen it, you'll understand. You will.
You will. It had to be done.
Yeah.
To be done.
You guys. Okay. All right. Well, that was enjoyable. It really was. I was worried, but I actually really liked it. So
yeah.
Okay. Well, we were giving you an episode every week of October. Happy Halloween. You're welcome. We will be going back to our twice,
our regularly scheduled programming.
We will be watching The Orphanage. Now, it's in Spanish. It's from Spain. So the title, I will not attempt it, is in Spanish. It's from 2007 because there are a couple of movies that have either almost exactly the same title or close. So it's The Orphanage from 2007. That is what we will be watching for our next movie. So if you haven't seen it, get watching, get sitting. I'm scared. Next time on Spooky Sips. Yeah, there are a lot of children in it. Yvette.
Oh God,
man! It's your pick and a bunch of. Oh my God.
See you next time on Spooky Sips.
Okay, bye.
Bye. They may even sing. So
oh God.
Thank you for listening to Spooky Sips. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you're listening. To stay up to date on all the spooky things we're up to, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at SpookySips_podcast. And if you want to help support the podcast, consider buying us a coffee, or really a cocktail. We are completely independent, so every little bit goes a long way to keeping our podcast running and improving. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.